What's up, you guys? Saira here, back with another video.
Hey!
Roll it, cronk.
Roll it!
In slow-mo.
Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to the fam.
Subscribe. And as you can tell, we're gonna grab tonight.
My favorite video.
They didn't give us baberos.
We're gonna grub and like just talk, you know?
Specifically, we're gonna talk about the time we had our first happy cookie. Oh.
Happy cookie.
Or
Our
happy
first
candy.
happy treat.
Happy snack.
So, let me show you guys what we got. We got some shrimp in here. We got some potatoes. Saira got some potatoes. Some corn. A whole ass crab. A whole ass sea monster. Some boiled eggs. And then I threw in some weenies. Not sausage,
And
weenies.
Some of this thing.
And
what
then,
is it called?
Is it a popsicle? Popsicle, I think.
I know, but
Whatever.
bomb.
So let me tell you, the eggs I boiled it myself. I wasn't gonna pay $2 for each one.
My girl's a hefty saver.
I didn't want sausage. I prefer weenies, so I grilled them up and I threw them into my sale.
Oh, really?
These are from Trader Joe's, frozen bag. I just heat up a couple.
Bomb.
And then con mi agua mineral. Salud.
So what's up? Who's gonna go first? Me or her? Me or her? Tell me. You, baby.
You go first.
Or me? Me?
I'm gonna go first.
No, I can go first.
Okay. Go.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Chee! Sorry to tell you, I go first. We're gonna save the best for last. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Do I even? Do I remember when?
Wow.
You know, I do remember. Hold on. Let me try this salsicha. Oh,
I look like a football player.
you try. Hold on. Let me try the shrimp too.
So the little weenies, I cut them in circles.
It was the first rave in San Bernardino countdown. You know, if you know, you know.
If you don't, look it up.
My friend, she had a bag of candies. Like, they look like gummy bears, gummy worms. And I'm a big candy person. Like, I love to eat candy. So I asked her if I can have some. And she's like, no, obviously, like, she's like pretty much telling me that's not just candy. It's like candy, you know?
Special candy.
And I was like, hell yeah, actually I'm down, you know, like she didn't even have to kiss my ass. I was ready to experience new things in life.
She was growing up.
I was growing up or whatever.
She was being a young, irresponsible adult.
No, I was already over 18. Like,
I know. I said a young, irresponsible, whatever.
I get your drift.
You catch my drift?
So I took one. And taste-wise,
Tell us about it.
not gonna lie, taste-wise was like, not there.
Really?
To me.
Oh, shit.
But we were chilling in the car for a while because we were waiting to go in to park the car, like to the parking spot. There was a long ass line. And 30 minutes went by and nothing hit me. It was one of those things like where, oh, nothing hit me, give me another one. Bro, I popped like 3 of them in my mouth. They're little, you know, like the size of a gummy worm. Pretty big though, for a happy one. So I popped like 3 in my mouth and it was not hitting me. Keep in mind, we are going to countdown. We're there to see the ball drop, the beat drop at 12 a.m. You know, new year, new me. They started hitting. And I had like a moment where I was like, you know, vibing out. I was seeing lasers pointing at me.
Damn. Okay.
But we were in a rave, so there's lights everywhere. So I guess I was just vibing out, losing, like, not even knowing what the fuck is around me. I'm just like vibing out. But that only lasted for like 5 to 10 minutes.
Really?
Before I got sleepy. I cannot do edibles. That shit takes me to bed. I just get super, super sleepy.
Super hungry, and then she gets sleepy.
Yeah, and I don't want to do anything for the rest of the day. Dude, it was like 8 p.m. and I was trying to go home. I was being a Debbie Downer, sitting...
You were really?
Yeah, sitting in the corner somewhere, just like tired, like begging my friends to go home. And they're ravers. The crew that I went to, they're ravers, so they weren't gonna...
I would hate you.
I didn't enjoy the festival at all. I'm gonna insert clip. It looks like I'm enjoying it. That was probably before it hit. And I was just there doing nothing. It was my biggest regret.
Your biggest regret
so far. At the moment.
But you didn't have a bad trip or
I
anything
didn't have no bad trip. Like, I just knew I was super tired. I was, no matter how much I paid to get in there, how much of a driving we did, I was down to miss out on it. Because I was that tired. Like, I don't know how people can do them and, like, still, like, party it up and hell yeah and be a fun time. I'm not a fun time.
Because some people,
I'm sorry.
Some people are not just on weed, babe.
Oh. Well, somebody ever offers me edibles, just know I'm not a fun time. You don't want me on that shit.
She's not a fun time. She said, no me pite.
Porque ya saben cómo me pongo.
She becomes Sleeping Beauty. Are you cool?
You know what I want, girl, since you're going to be talking.
My turn? You're done? That's it?
That was it. I didn't have a trip.
Oh, shit.
But I wanted to go home, and I don't care how much money I spent. I spent a lot of money in that thing. $300? The fuck? I could have done a lot with that.
Get ready. Buckle your seatbelts.
Don't mind me.
Because this is going to be a long ride. And... You just gotta try it. Okay. So the first time I had a Happy Rice Krispie.
Rice Krispie.
Mine was a Rice Krispie.
That was creative.
It was with my girlfriend that I had at the time, my first girlfriend.
Ghetto.
My first girlfriend was a smoker. Like, she was that NJ, you know what I mean? She was a heavy smoker. And one time we were at her sister's house hanging out. And, you know, like her whole family was there, like her sister's kids and everybody around there, like whatever. There was like a colorful Rice Krispie, so I was like, oh, okay, like, I'm gonna eat this. So I was just eating it. Nobody in there told me, like, you're not supposed to eat it all, or you're not supposed to eat too much of it. Well, guess what your girl did?
But nobody told you what it was, or you knew what you were doing?
No, I didn't know. It was right there on the table. Nobody was even paying attention to me. I think I was just kind of like snacking. And once they saw me, I don't think they told me anything. And whatever. And then whatever, I pretty much ate the whole thing. It was good. It didn't taste like MJ, you know. It tasted like sweet, like Fruit Loops. Like, it was the colorful Rice Krispie. So it tasted like fruity. Whatever. As time went by,
Sorry, that didn't happen.
I started feeling like a little funny, you know. And I was like, oh, what the fuck is happening to me? And I tried to keep it cool because obviously I was at her sister's house. I didn't want to, like, you know, act up or anything like that. And then it got to a point, like, as time went by, like, I was on cloud 11, let me tell you. And,
Were you?
yeah.
Like, did you know?
Yeah, later on they
What's
told
going
me,
on?
because I ended up telling my girlfriend. I was like, I do not feel well. And that's when she told me, like, I had an edible, but she thought I knew what it was, and I was just eating it. So that's why nobody stopped me. They just thought I knew.
Damn, you were hanging out with older people?
Yeah, her sister was older. Yeah, older. And so they just thought I knew, you know. And that's when nobody stopped me. So then I did not feel well. And my mom, I was in high school, okay? My mom was blowing my phone up and it was time for me to go home and I was freaking out.
You were in high school?
Uh-huh. And I was freaking out.
Hell no, dude. When I was in high school, I was scared to even ditch. I was
so cute.
such a square.
You're so cute.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry. I got questions.
I ditched a lot of times.
You ditched a lot? Damn, she belonged to the streets.
To a point where, like, if I didn't go to summer school, I was not gonna graduate.
What?
I ditched a lot. Only my sophomore year. Be a thotty, girl. We used to come all the way to Fresno and eat some bomb ass TJ tacos. To be honest, me and my friends would drive all over there.
The struggle of living in a little old town.
Yeah, because I'm from Lemoore, California. Shout out to Lemoore, California. Hey! Okay, let's continue with my story. So then I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And it was pretty dark already. Like, it was getting dark. So she ended up dropping me off at home. And I was like freaking out and I went straight to the room. Like, I went straight to, obviously, if I couldn't stay out there, so I went straight to the room and laid down. And it was like in the dark. So I started fucking tripping. Like, I'm laying down in my bed. Like, I turn off the lights. Like, I'm not trying to talk to my mom and my dad. Like, I'm just trying to go straight to my room and sleep. And I was tripping. Like, I felt like my world was spinning. Like, I wasn't there. Like, I would forget sometimes that I was even laying down. Or, like, I started hearing voices. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
yeah,
no
joke.
joke.
Moment, sis.
Yeah, sis. No joke. I thought I was like, hearing the devil. What? You know, Lucifer. Yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh. I ended up calling her because obviously, like, I couldn't even vent to my brother then because he was a lot younger then. And then so I called, like, my girlfriend at the time, and I was like, I'm not feeling well, I'm tripping, blah blah. So she was pretty much like, and I would start talking to myself, like, say we were quiet and like say I was dozing off, then I would start talking or saying like, leave me alone and stuff like that. Like, I was talking to somebody.
What?
Yeah. And she's like, hey, what the hell were you saying? You know, and she was like, start tripping. And she's like, calm down, like, you're gonna be fine. And she was like, it's gonna go away. And I'm like, it was just a super ugly feeling.
How old were you again?
Probably like, I don't know, between 15 and 16, 17.
No, you're struggling. Sorry, guys.
And yeah, and then eventually I ended up falling asleep after what seemed an eternity. Like, it took forever for me to calm down because I honestly was about to go to my mom. I don't give a fuck if I was gonna get my ass whooping. I was feeling really ugly, but I was able to manage it. She helped me a lot, honestly. Like, when she was on the phone with me, she helped me to calm down a lot. But
she did.
But yeah, she did.
She did. She's a good consultant.
But that's pretty much it. That was my first time. And ask me if I have ever ate a happy treat, a full happy treat.
Sorry, I'm always like dragon.
No, I have not. I learned my lesson. I was kind of upset the next day. I think I heard because I was like, why wouldn't you tell me? Like, you act like I'm over here like Bob Marley and shit. But that was my story of my first happy Rice Krispie.
That was a short.
Obviously, like, my experience and your experience are like nothing alike.
I think for me, I didn't get a chance to. It's because I was out, you know. I don't get, like, I don't know. I didn't get paranoid. I hear people get paranoid.
I had a whole. It was not little either. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was probably like a big size. The bitch was snacking that day. I swear, it was not a little one. That's why I tripped. It was like, I probably almost overdosed.
That was short. I literally thought this video was gonna be so much longer.
Let me continue with the cheese bun. I'm gonna tell you guys about my first pena.
How old were you? Tell us.
I was turning 15. It was for my quinceañera. My 15th birthday was on a Friday. The next day on Saturday, I was in a quince. I know. On my quince, I was in somebody else's quince. I don't even know how that happened because I didn't even know the girl.
What?
Yeah, like I think it was my mom's friend, something, and they asked me, and I was at quince, but I didn't even know the girl. I think the last time I saw her was then. I don't even remember her name, but I didn't know her. It was weird, I know. So, my girlfriend at the time.
Oh no, you had a lot of experiences, huh? She was out there living.
I had my best friend there, and it was me, my girlfriend, my best friend. I don't know who else to celebrate at my house to celebrate my 15th birthday. She brought 4 locos.
Oh,
If you're from, when first locos first came out, if you know that one, they were really bad for you. I think they ended up removing some stuff from it. They were really, really bad for you. I mean, not that they're any better now, but they had like shit that wasn't good. And like one, you would get like fucked up. I think you still do, but for some reason they had something that were a lot worse before. So brings a couple 4 locos. What do?
damn.
I chugged them. I chugged 4 locos. I ended up blacking out, which I don't remember.
And your
That
girl
was my first blackout.
living wild, right?
Yeah, I had a wild girlfriend. So, excuse me, me estoy desinflando. And yeah, I ended up blacking out. I don't remember much, but I ended up throwing up. I think my cousin Kenny was there. Yeah, I ended up throwing up. It was my first like drunk moment. It was everything, right? I ended up throwing up, and mind you, let me tell you now that I'm of age and I drink and all that. That was the first time I've ever thrown up drunk, and the last time. I have never throw up since then, like drunk. I never throw up even when I'm like super blacked out, something. Never throw up now. But anyways, I ended up throwing up, and I guess I got like throw up in my hair and everything, right? But anyways, the next morning I woke up. Oh God, I did not want to get up for la quinceañera. I didn't care if it was my birthday. I didn't want to get up. Tenía una pinche cruda. Like, I felt like my headache was gonna fall off. I felt nasty. I didn't even know how to describe it at the time. What crap! To describe like the feeling at the time, I didn't have no time to shower, and it was disgusting. I didn't have no time to shower. Why the fuck my mom and my cousin are doing my hair while it has throw up in it?
Ew.
They're curling my hair. I know, disgusting, but I'm telling you guys, I'm being blunt, and I'm telling you guys the fucking truth. It was gross. To this day, my cousin still like brings that up and fucking tells me about it all the time. Anyways, I ended up going to the quince. I did what I had to do, but I was dying, and then I think I eventually ended up going inside the house because it was like somebody's like big terreno, like they had like land or whatever. And I ended up going to their house, and one of the ladies in there, which I don't even know who she is, who she was, nothing. I'm telling you, I didn't even know the quinceañera like that. Asked me what was wrong. I ended up telling her. She made me a remedy. I can't even tell you guys what it had. I don't know, but I promise that thing took it away so quick. To this day, I still wonder what she made me, because we've been eating that sometimes.
Me.
Yeah, it took it away so fast. After that, I was good. I was dancing. I was enjoying the quinceañera. I was living life. Tell me if I ever touched a Four Loko since. Nope.
She can't even smell them.
I can't even look at them. I can't even smell them. The other day we went on a road trip, and we had there was friends in the back, and she got off to get a Four Loko. I didn't even know they still existed, and I wanted to throw up when she opened that in the car. I have not smelled one. I have not seen one since I turned 15 a couple years ago. Mind you, I'm gonna be 27 this year, and so yeah, that was the first time I threw up drunk, and first time I had a Four Loko, and last. I could never smell Four Loko again, especially no watermelon flavor. Blech. So there you go, guys. I had my first happy tree and my first drunken moment
At 15.
At 15, my baby was a good girl.
Yeah. I could not. Well, no, not that. Well, yeah, I was, because I would listen. They wouldn't let me go out, and I wouldn't. And you would sneak out.
I used to sneak out.
Yeah.
But not all the time. Like some of them just thought that I was over at my best friend's house. You know, when I was with my girlfriend.
I couldn't even get sleepovers.
It took me a while, but I eventually ended up getting sleepovers. But at first they would say no. It's the cheese man on my crazy young life.
Here you go, baby. My hands.
My hands look like this, or hers can look like that.
There it is.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
That was good. Let me show you guys. You grab it. Ay, esos pelitos. You grab it. You dip it in the sauce. You dip it in your lime, salt and pepper dip.
Concoction. If I ever say that I have cholesterol, it's because of this.
You will. But thank you for being here. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, and turn on your notifications, and of course give it a like.
Bye. You did great. Bye.